Hello, Leo. Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, my friends. How are you? Thanks so much for clicking here, my fire family. I appreciate you. And if you are someone who's never been here before, welcome. There was a whole pile of people that showed up a couple nights ago. So if you are one of those people, I hope I'll see you in the comments. If you will say hello, I will say hello back. And if you are looking for a community, you found the right place. So we are looking at some oracles. We're looking at this little tower of oracles today. Then we're going to get it with some tarot. We're going to clarify the tarot and find out what's going on here. Let's first start with the archetypes deck. Let's find out what energy we're dealing with. What sort of archetype are we dealing with for the week ahead? Now, whenever I do a reading here, if you've never been here before, my readings are not dated in time. They're always for the week ahead. So whenever you find them, whether it's today, tomorrow, or next year, it may resonate. It's a general reading, and it's always for the week ahead. Let's find out what's going on for Leo, please. What's the archetype Leo is dealing with in the week ahead, please? Tell me about archetype. We've got servant, and bottom of the deck we have detective. It says here, servant energy says the light attribute is delight in serving others with a free, loving heart. I really actually do think that that's true. Leo's always wanting to give. Leo's a very giving energy, giving of happiness, giving of joy, giving of, help, and you're very generous. Leo is very generous with buying things, like their love language. Some of you, depending on your moon and rising, of course, because that's who makes you the Leo that you are somebody who's always giving, wanting to serve people, wanting to help people. The bottom of the deck here, we have detective, and it says, the shadow tribute is voyeurism, falsifying information. Interesting. The servant, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. And it says voyeurism, falsifying information. I want to say for some of you that this detective energy, I want to say this is something that you've been searching for all of your life. The reason that you are somebody who loves on others, that you're very giving of your time, of your energy, that you're very, very overgiving at times, I feel is because of this. Because you've grown up in the shadow attribute of this detective energy. Because the light attributes of the detective energy say great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. And then the shadow attributes, it came out in the reverse, and that's why I read the shadow attribute. It says voyeurism and falsifying information. So I feel like you keep who you really are tucked deep underneath. It's like you don't like people to know who you are on the surface. It feels like somebody here keeps themselves quite detached from other people because you don't want them to see this beautiful, gracious, kind person who is the overgiver. You don't want to be taken advantage of. You may have been taken advantage of in the past. Tell me what else we need to know about Leo, please. Tell me about Leo. We've got surrender. It says, I can release my need to control. Control what people see. I think that's what you do, Leo, is you control what people see about you. That you're really forthright about your happy energy. You are the sun. Look, my son's a Leo. Whenever he's in the room, it's like, ta-da, right? Like that's the energy that you leave people with here. But I feel like this is the thing that you control. You don't show people the real deep underbelly of you, the soft white underbelly that is at risk of being hurt. I feel like this is something that you need to surrender, feeling like you always have to be in control. We have gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Gratitude really shifts your energy. And it doesn't even have to be gratitude. Like you could be having a hard time in love and still gratitude about, the grass that's outside, the kitten that walks up to you, like having those kinds of gratitude, it just changes the vibration of you. So I feel like you need to practice gratitude. Tell me what else we need to know about Leo, please. It's going to make it easier to surrender if you practice gratitude. For sure, it's going to soften you just a little bit. I feel like I'm speaking to someone who's this energy of Leo who is very sort of stuck, or I don't make decisions unless I need to. Don't tell me what to do. That kind of energy. It's like, don't tell me I need to bring myself to the surface, Elsie. Don't tell me I need to surrender. Like it feels like that energy. Don't tell me who I am. You don't know who I am. You're right. I don't know who you are. It's just a general reading. I'm just a crazy lady in the middle of Canada who's hiding from the heat, by the way. Are y'all having a heat wave? I think everybody is. It's like 90 degrees today. No thanks, Tom Hanks. No way. I'm inside with the air conditioning on. All right. We've got time for a deep dive. I would agree. And then we have Spirit has your back. So Spirit has your back. Universe is telling you, look, I've got you. If you want to take the deep dive and you want to figure out how to surrender, I've got you. Because I feel like sometimes you play on the surface, that you do serve other people and that you show the delight in doing so. But I feel like you're so much more deeper than that. We've got card number 60, that is a 6. And then we have card number 23, which is a 5. So I want to say that you're feeling lack of connection. The 5 is lack and 6 is reciprocity. It feels like you're feeling in sort of a lack of connection with people right now. We have learned from the past. So what we should stop doing is repeating patterns. Once you know your patterns, then you can stop repeating the patterns. We have card number 7 here. It's the universe that's saying, let go of your past. For me, 7s are heaven. Elephants are always about wisdom, right? They're always about learning. When I see elephants, it reminds me of Ganesh. Ganesh is the remover of obstacles. And it's a Hindu god, and says we learn from the past. We do. It's important to learn from the past. Very important. Okay, one more card, and then we will get to the tarot here for you, Leo. Tell me about Leo. One more card, please. What else does Leo need to know? What else does Leo need to know? We've got positive movement forward. I feel like overall you are going to be making positive movement forward because you're going to be making some decisions that are going to bring things to an end. I feel like you are bringing things full circle, or you've decided you're going to close the chapter on, I feel like you're going to start surrendering to the universe and bringing your true self to the surface. Somebody here is hiding underneath. That's what it feels like here. But please know that Spirit has your back if you're ready for the reciprocity. I feel like you're not having a really good time with feeling like you're underneath. I feel it makes you really emotional, and it's time to get out of these deep, deep emotions, or at least expel them. Show other people these emotions, and they can help you with them. All right, let's take a look at tarot. Tell me about Leo. What else do we need to know? I feel like you're moving on from all of this, Leo. I feel like somebody here is about to take a positive step forward into their feelings. It feels like somebody has really cut themselves off from their feelings. Felt like maybe you've been hurt in the past and felt like you couldn't show your feelings, but you've been sort of detached with this card number 5. Detached. Spirit has your back. Maybe you didn't believe that Spirit had your back. But I think you're about to surrender. Tell me more about Leo, please. We do have the 3 of Pentacles. Stars are pentacles in this deck. It's called the Wandering Moon Tarot. The cups are moons. We do have the 6 of Swords. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. Look, I feel like somebody here is making a decision to walk away from a group of people. That I feel that this group of people, or this community, I feel like they're supportive, but I don't feel like they're supportive in the way that you need them to be supportive. The 6 of Swords tells me it's chaotic here. So it feels like you're dealing with a lot of people who are in chaos, and what you need is stability. I feel like you're trying to become more vulnerable, trying to surrender, trying to be more comfortable with your feelings, trying to get more reciprocity from people. And I feel like what you need is stability and longevity. It's like you're looking for a group of people who can be there for you long term. And I feel like because the 6 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles coming up before that, it tells me that in the near past that you've been associating with people who associate in chaos. And I feel like you just need to get away from the chaos. The 6 of Swords is that, going from the chaos to the calmer waters, or to a place where things are calmer. And I think the place where things are calmer is in the 10 of Pentacles. This could mean that maybe you're ready for a relationship, you're ready for something long-term, maybe to stick to one person. Tell me more about what's going on here for Leo. We've got the 8 of Swords. We've got the King of Cups. We've got the Strength card. We've got the new moon energy, very interesting. We've got the 2 of Wands, and we have the 5 of Swords. So you're fighting yourself, you're fighting your courage. You're fighting who you really truly are, Leo. By keeping everything under the surface, I feel like you're fighting who you truly are, because who you truly are is the sun. You are the sun. You are strength. You are courage. You're courageous. You're the leader. I always said, if there's a zombie apocalypse, my team, you're on my team, Leo. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo is the badass team. It's like nothing's getting past those people. No, and they're always going to hold their ground. I feel like it's, you've been fighting yourself here with the Five of Swords. You've been fighting yourself in the mind, I want to say. And you're trying to make some sort of a decision to do something different than you always did so you can get a different result. But I feel like you may not do that until around the new moon here. We do have, I think we just had a new moon. And the new moon was in Cancer. We just had the new moon on the 5th. We are today just looking at my dates here. July the 10th, so it was about 5 days ago. So I feel like there is some sort of a change that happened. Then a new cycle has opened. That's what new moons are, right? A new cycle has opened. You've unlocked another level. I want to say, I'm looking at the key. You've unlocked another level of your life here. That's what it feels like. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. In the distance, there is stability for you. If you want it, it's here, but you have to want it. The full moon is coming up on the 21st, and it is in Capricorn. I'm just saying. Pentacles, right? It is in Capricorn. That's very interesting. Okay, so I feel like this, I feel like you've been trying to leave this group of people for a long while. Now, this community, usually the Three of Pentacles I see is very solid and grounded, and people who are on your side and people who are collaborating with you. And it could be, but I feel like these people put you in this energy of the swords. If you're trying to leave them and this is chaos, leaving the chaos, that means this is the chaos. These people have you up in your head. So as well as they may mean, as well as they're well-meaning they are for you, Leo, I feel like this this energy here is telling me that there is a group of people here who keep you up in your head, who stop you from making decisions about love. It's like maybe you're in a group of people who are all single. Maybe they're all into the hit it quit it thing. And maybe you're like, you know what? Maybe I just want a long-term relationship. Maybe I just don't want to be dating right now. And it's going to take some strength to do that, because I feel like you're fighting yourself. You want to go on some sort of a new path, and I feel like you're fighting the natural energy of it, I want to say. Like the new moon is here. You're fighting the moon energy, which is your soul, which is your emotions. I feel like you're fighting your emotions about going on some sort of a new path here. Tell me about the Eight of Swords, please. Why are you up in your head? This is a place where you choose to put yourself here because you don't want to make a decision. You start overthinking things. You might be an overthinker. Maybe you have some Gemini, Libra, Aquarius possibly in somewhere in the big three. We do have Strength card showing up here. It's right here. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords, please. We do have the Hanged Man. One more. There we go. Now when they come out on the side, it's always a challenge for me. The challenge here is the Three of Wands, is going out there and expanding your life. Or should I wait? Should I wait or should I go? And wondering if you've got I feel like we've got an emperor who doesn't know they're an emperor. It comes out on its side as a challenge. For some of you, the challenge could be maybe there is a person who is really bossed up, who you trust with information. Could be a father, could be a brother. Somebody here is telling you something that's keeping you stuck in your head, or it feels like somebody here hasn't realized that they're the emperor. That you just need to take control of your mindset here and surrender. Surrender is right here, right? Surrender. This is the ultimate surrender, which is the Hanged Man. That's Piscean energy. I feel like your Piscean energy, your intuitive energy is telling you it's time for you to stop holding back. It's time for you to be the storm. I always see that when I see this card, it's like it's time for you not to fear the storm. It's time for you to be the storm. So I feel like your intuitive energy here is telling you get out of your head, because there is an emperor here, or somebody who needs to take charge of this situation. You got to stop waiting. You have to start acting. And the emperor is definitely the one who acts, right? Tell me about the King of Cups, please. Why is the King of Cups at the heart of the matter? Tell me about the King of Cups. I feel like you're somebody who is quite stoic with your energy. You're somebody who doesn't like to show your feelings on the surface. I was getting that from the beginning of the reading. We've got the Six of Wands. What else have we got here? Something has popped up. There we go. We've got the 4 of Swords. One more. One more for Leo, please. 10 of Swords. Stop that. That's what I just heard. Charlie just said stop that. What is it that he's supposed to stop? Or she? Yeah, I feel like the reason that you won't bring your feelings to the surface, or that you don't want anybody to see your feelings, I feel like I'm talking to a Leo, feminine or masculine, somebody who's quite detached from their feelings, or you keep it solid, like you keep the poker face on. But I feel like you need to heal from that. It feels like it's something that will be a victory for you if you decide to do that. Showing your feelings and showing people that you are emotionally intelligent, emotionally available, emotionally you're ready to that you aren't subject to outbursts of emotion. And it's a healthy thing, to not be dysregulated like that all the time. People who, right? It's like dysregulation. And I want to say that that it's because you've had some tough endings here that you might be the person who is quite stoic, or maybe presents as, maybe you are not detached, but you present as detached. It's time for you to get some victory. And I feel like you get a lot of attention because you present as detached. And I think that's why I said him at the beginning, because it does feel like it's a masculine who acts sort of aloof or detached, and that's sort of what brings people running. It's like they're all trying to poke at you, right? They're trying to make you show or feel emotion. Tell me about the Strength card, please. Tell me about the Strength card. All right. So the challenge is, do you want to be in a solid relationship? Because we have the 10 of Pentacles showing up here. We also have the 8 of Cups. And over here we have on their side, the challenge is the High Priestess and the 3 of Cups. So this is the challenge. Are you going to listen to your intuition? Because your intuition is telling you it's time to find a new soul tribe. I feel like there's somebody here who needs to find the courage to get out of this group of people where the chaos is, and you need to find a new tribe. You need to find the strength to do that. It's the only way that you're going to find the 10 Pentacles, that you're going to find the long-term stability that you really want. It's the only way you're going to find the Ace of Pentacles here, is by emotionally detaching from this stuff up here. I feel like you're scarred. I want to say you're somebody who has had a lot of hardship in your life, and that's why the 10 of Swords is here. That there's been many, many people who have just stabbed you in the back and ran, and that's why you are in this energy that you are, kind of stoic, not really, that you're kind of detached with people sometimes. I feel like your intuition is telling you it's time to find a new soul tribe here. And it's time to be more social. I feel like you're not being social enough. Tell me what happened over the new moon, please. So what happened over the new moon is you felt inspired, I feel. Inspired to face some challenges here. We've got the Tower, really. Wow. I think that you are trying to avoid gossip. You're trying to avoid people smack talking you. But I feel like these people might do it anyway, because I feel like this is the kind of group of people that they are. I feel like you feel that I feel like the Tower, the realization is that you've now realized that you were hanging out with people who are immature. You were hanging out with people who are gossipers. You were hanging out with people who lack honesty, who lack clarity, who are okay to spread misinformation. I feel like the new moon brought you a Tower that realized you got to get out of that. That's where the chaos is. And I feel like you feel motivated or inspired to move forward here. Tell me the 2 of Wands, because I feel like the new moon put you at the 2 of Wands, and I think that's where you're sitting right now. Tell me about the 2 of Wands, please. We've got the 7 of Pentacles. You're ready to cast your seeds in a different direction. You're okay to wait, I feel, and put the work into it, but I feel like you're waiting for a new path to show up here. We've got, there it is, the new path, the Fool. And one more. Woo. We've got the 5 of Cups, and we got 3 here that are all in the reverse. We've got the Magician in the reverse. We've got the the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Page. Look, I really do feel like it's these people that we're talking about. I feel like this group of people that you had here, they were manipulative. They're people who manipulated into telling you that, no, you should just stay single. And I feel like they are keeping you in their vibration. The Page of Wands is in the reverse. No new paths for you, not meeting any people. Like, it feels like these people benefited from keeping you away from everybody and keeping you in that vibration, and it's time for you to walk away. Tell me what the Five of Swords is. Tell me about the Five of Swords. We've got the Six of Cups. We've got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. And we've got the Chariot. Look, I feel like you already have someone on your mind. I want to be honest with you. We do have the Devil that's here. Why is the Devil here? Because of the Four of Wands. I feel like you're scared of making a commitment. You don't want to come off as being someone who is codependent, but you might have some addictions. We could be talking to someone who has some addictions, whether it's buying shoes or drinking or whatever it is. I feel like you're doing something obsessively that's hurting your spirit, your money, whatever it is. It feels like it's that you're in some sort of obsessive energy. It might even be an obsession of the Four of Wands, that you really now are very focused on finding a relationship, I think. But the Six of Cups that's here, I feel like what you're up in your head about, fighting yourself about, is maybe you're just not ready for a soulmate energy here. The Chariot's in the reverse. So I feel like that's what it's telling me, that maybe you're just not ready for it just yet. But I feel like it comes in the future, in the very near future here. We have the full moon. It could come by the 21st. The full moon is in Capricorn. I feel like that's when you release this Two of Swords here, and you get to the Seven of Wands, where you have to make some sort of a decision about who am I going to let pass my boundaries. You finally do realize that you are the Emperor, but now it worries you because you need to show everybody that you are the Emperor. Knight of Swords tells me you need to talk about it. So I feel like there are some big changes that are coming up for you. You've been going through a lot of them. That's what it looks like to me. You've been going through a lot of changes, but all of them are leading you to your wish fulfillment. It's the Star, right? The Star and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's going to reveal to you the truth of your wish fulfillment. There it is. All right, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you, Leo. Bye-bye.